Hi and welcome back to Cut the Crackle. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that a little while back I picked up two custom LEGO Star Wars minifigures from Firestar Toys based on Bo-Katan Kryze and Moff Gideon from the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. Recently they released a brand new custom minifig based on the mysterious Mandalorian Armorer, and they were kind enough to send one to me for free to review. Around the same time, LEGO released what might have been the strongest wave of LEGO Star Wars sets in recent memory, including official minifigures of some of the same characters. So today, we're going to be comparing the two different groups in a head-to-head face-off battle. On the left, we have the custom figures from Firestar Toys, and on the right, we have the official LEGO Star Wars minifigures from that little-known Danish company. And if you like the look of any of these Firestar Toy customs, you can use my discount code FSCTK10 to get 10% off your order. I'm going to be comparing these minifig to minifig, so without any further ado, let the battle commence. First up, we have Moff Gideon. I've already reviewed the Firestar Toys version on the left here, so if you'd like to know my detailed thoughts, be sure to check that video out. But in comparison to his new, official counterpart, how well does the custom hold up? I'll be honest, side by side, you can tell the difference in quality on the torso prints. The lines on the official LEGO torso print are much smoother and more crisp. It's not something I really noticed when reviewing this fig in isolation, but it is noticeable when put alongside an officially printed figure like this. That said, the Firestar Toys has a lot more detail. The official design feels blocky, cartoony even, and there's no arm, hip or leg printing either, making it feel distinctly bare. Maybe we should nickname this one Moff Nude. Both use the exact same hairpiece, which to be fair is the one I would have picked myself, but what I found most interesting is that they use different coloured plastics for the headpiece. As a Welsh white dude, I might not exactly be the leading authority on this topic, but I do have to say I have found some of LEGO's recent choices in depicting people of colour to be questionable to say the least. Giancarlo Esposito, the actor who plays Moff Gideon, is actually mixed race, and I personally think that the reddish brown LEGO have opted to use is too dark for him. It's understandably a very sensitive topic, and I don't want to get into any heated debates here, but I honestly had to double check that LEGO hadn't just slapped a Lando Calrissian headpiece on this figure. I mean, putting aside the choice in flesh tone for a second, does that face print even remotely resemble Moff Gideon? Accessory wise, both come with a darksaber, but whereas Firestar have elected to use this beautifully realised custom piece from Big Kid Bricks, LEGO have just taken a plain black bar piece and plopped it inside a regular lightsaber hilt. I get it, but we've seen the live action depiction of this weapon now, and the blade is a completely different shape to a regular lightsaber. This really wasn't a difficult choice to make. The headprint alone I think was enough to lose this fight for official LEGO. The Firestar Toys headprint is incredible. They've somehow managed to capture Esposito's distinct likeness while keeping to what I would describe as the minifigure aesthetic. Simply put, they've done a better job at LEGOfying that character than LEGO have. Next up, we have Bo-Katan Kryze. Again, on the left we have the Firestar Customs version, and on the right we have the official LEGO minifigure. Now I should point out, this might not be the straight up like-for-like comparison it first appears to be, because technically the official Bo figure is based on her appearance from the Clone Wars cartoon series, whereas the Firestar Custom is based on how she looked in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And maybe that's fitting because when compared to the custom, the official LEGO figure looks way cartoony. The printing on Firestar Toys is many million% more detailed and intricate. The subtleties in the shaping and scuffing of her armoured plates are just way more advanced than what we get on the LEGO print. Unlike Moff Gideon, both versions of Bo-Katan have hip and leg printing, but when put alongside the Firestar Custom, the LEGO design looks like it was drawn by a 4-year-old. One thing I will say the official figure has over the custom is that metallic printing. The shine on the plates really catches the light as you move the official figure around, and it's not something I've seen third-party customs achieve yet. For accessories, both come with Bo's trademark dual blasters, but whereas Firestar have given her some exquisite custom pieces, LEGO have used the Uzi piece. The very existence of this piece is already confusing, considering the company's official stance on modern firearms. But having this warrior from a galaxy far, far away sporting a pair of 9mm is just bizarre. It's hard for me to decide which one of the helmets I prefer. The Firestar Toys uses a custom printed aerialite piece, which is a slightly different shape than the official LEGO helmet. Both have their own pros and cons, and really I think it's just a purely subjective choice of which one looks better to your eye. That being said, under the dome, Firestar have done such a better job in capturing the spirit of Bo's character. The official face print is perfectly serviceable, but just a little too generic. I also prefer the Firestar choice and hairpiece, but like the helmet, I think that's wide open to the toss of a coin. It was a much closer contest than with Moff Gideon, but once again, Firestar Toys takes this round. Finally, we have the Armorer. You know the score, on the left is the Firestar Custom and on the right is the official offering from LEGO themselves. And wow, is this going to be difficult to keep an open mind. This is my first proper look at the new custom minifigure, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty blown away. She looks stunning. That metallic painted custom helmet is just so striking, it's hard to pull my focus away to look at anything else. To be fair, I was one of the minority that didn't really have a problem with LEGO reusing the new mold they made for the Gar Saxon Mandalorian minifig. Sure, it's not really accurate, the horns are way smaller on the Armorer, but I didn't realistically expect them to make two brand new molds, and overall I still think it works good enough. The printing on the official minifig is also really nice, with designs stretching across the torso, hips, legs, and even on the front of the feet themselves. I am a little confused by the choice to make her chest plate brown though. It's very clearly a bronze red, and she popped up way back in season 1 a couple of years ago now, so it's not like LEGO didn't have the final design to work from. The Firestar Custom uses this complicated pleated fabric piece for the skirt, whereas it's printed on the official fig. I think I'm falling on the side of the printed one. I'm rarely a fan of fabric dress or skirt pieces anyway, and this one is just too big and cumbersome. However, I am absolutely in love with this material they've used for the Armorer's first shawl. It's brilliant. It's such an important part of the Armorer's costume. I'm just perplexed by LEGO's decision to just use a tiny bit of printing in the corners of the torso to represent it. It makes the figure feel so incomplete. For accessories, the official fig has some simple assemblies for her forging tools, which, let's be frank, they look well silly. The custom figure, however, has these spectacular custom pieces. They are out of this world. I really don't think the official minifigure deserves the hate it's gotten, but here we have a very clear winner in the Firestar Toys custom. Well, there you have it. 3 for 3, a total wipeout. Considering LEGO's company motto is only the best is good enough, it's rather interesting that a third-party company with less resources is putting out higher quality versions of their own product. I showed these 6 figures to a friend who knows nothing about LEGO, and they thought the LEGO minifigs were bootlegs. When your officially licensed product looks more like knockoffs than a third-party custom, I think it's time to ask a few questions. Let me know what you think of these minifigures and which are your favourites in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and if you've done all that, be a legend and hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Laters.